Hey Amanda, so a lot of these are really good. I'm glad you're taking the time to practice this. So these initial ones, I'm just kind of focusing on this area. Taking a look, you still see that outside foot, your left foot stepping forward instead of like this, your right foot forward and then pivoting backwards. So in a lot of these initial ones, you're still doing this. What's helping, so that time he did take the wrong course. What's helping on a lot of these where you are doing this still not correctly, meaning that left foot is stepping forward, is your lack of motion, meaning your decel right there. That's what's actually, I think at least, that's what's actually pulling him in around here. And so in a reverse spin, so there's different ways we want to turn our dog towards us, okay? I did a seminar with Jessica Zhu. She's absolutely wonderful if you ever get a chance to work with her. And I was doing the same type of thing. And one of the things she brought up was basically trying to figure out different ways to turn your dog. So either doing a decel or doing what's called an American turn, we can go over that later, or doing a reverse spin. So one or the other of a couple of different options. But what you're doing on a couple of these, and it gets better, I'm just bringing up the point as to why some of these worked even though your footwork wasn't great, is because you're decelling right there. So I don't think it has much to do with the actual spin as much as the decel when he's coming around that wing, okay? So this one in particular, and I won't spend much time because I really want to focus on the ones you do really, really well. So foot forward is that dog side foot. Then you're still, as you're pivoting, take a look at the direction that you're pivoting there. So you're kind of pivoting in that general direction. So if we kind of back that up right there, which means that's the general direction he's going to be turning. So you're not helping with that, okay? So we'll kind of go through some of these. Like I said, I really want to focus on the ones that you're doing really well. What I like that you're doing here is I like that you're rewarding him. So I like that you're taking the time to practice that. So yes, I agree. These next few, the footwork is definitely better. Okay. So if we take a look, that last step forward, and then I see that opposite foot is still behind you, which is really wonderful as you're turning. The really nice thing, so maybe thinking of it in this perspective with the reverse spin, is the distance that you can have off of this jump. Okay, reverse spins do not need to be done close to the obstacle. It's really nice actually if you have some space. And then as you're really accelerating in the correct direction, you can get really far in front of him, okay? Because I know we discussed that today a bit, really thinking about getting down the line, okay? So these reverse spins look wonderful. I love how you're pivoting. I love that you're rewarding. The only thing I would add is keep moving out of it. Don't stand still right there. Even as I'm rewarding, I would be moving in this direction and rewarding. Okay, because I need that motion with the reverse spin to make sure I'm doing it right. So all of these look really good as far as the turning, and your footwork looks really awesome. That one was a little close to not being perfect. You can see that left foot, that opposite foot goes up just a little bit from your right foot, and you get a few where you're getting a little sloppy on it. The first few are absolutely perfect. So you see that as you're turning, you're bringing up that opposite foot. So think of it more, some people, I tell them, think of it like you're rocking backwards. That might help with that turning. And believe me, I know it's really hard to unlearn stuff. That one was wonderful. So in this one, that left foot is still behind you as you're turning. So that one was really wonderful. And look at that distance that you can get on him. Really perfect. And each time he's bypassing that off course, which is awesome. Really good. And I love your position, love the distance that you can get from him. That looks really wonderful. So this is the one that you pointed out as being wonderful, and I would agree. I like how you're turning. I don't mind bringing that left foot up a little bit to help with the pivot because we don't want to twist an ankle, something like that. I love your reconnecting as soon as he's landing, and really, really, really good positions there. And you're moving out of that spin. So I agree. That one was awesome. Really nicely done. Good job.